Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 9 of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Join me on Discord. Let me know what you're thinking and what you're feeling and all that good stuff. Happy Mother's Day for those of you in a country that celebrates it, I guess. To all your mothers out there and stuff like that. And yeah, uh, and if just a quick relog update, as I usually, well, maybe not usually, but I try to do from time to time. The contest yesterday was kind of a disaster in how they ran it. But these things happen. Don't get too stressful about it. Take it as free problems and just it is what it is. Sometimes it's just something like silly and people make a minor change and it does it all the time. It doesn't have to be something structural. Like there are definitely times where like I don't know. Some it could be even something as silly as like the front end changing like a minor thing so that it makes two requests instead of one request, and then now every and then and the thing with these things is that some, and I'm not saying that's the case that happened here, but then now okay, double the request is obviously bad, but even then it actually, because some people were seeing there's these like runaway effects where latency goes up, so then people click on spam that refresh, so now that extra request now leads to like ridiculous amount of requests, right? So sometimes these things are hard to kind of happen, and yeah, maybe they'll learn from it. We'll figure it out. It would be very interesting to see if there's a post-mortem, but these things just happens. It is what it is. People kind of take all these things for granted, but yeah. Anyway, let's look at today's problem. Letter combinations of a phone number. Okay. I mean, this reminds me of the picture that we just had on that contest that didn't, or hopefully it doesn't count because I started very late. But yeah, I don't know why they don't. I think they should make these accessible in general. And what I mean by that is they should make it like not an image. They should like have a way to describe this without it being an image. But it is what it is, I suppose, for now. And especially since it's very easy to miss just like looking at this, and maybe if you're on a weird or just different platform or maybe browser, sometimes there's a lot of inconsistencies. But okay, but let's say let's actually read the problem. Given numbers 2 to 9, return all the possible letter combinations that could return. Okay, so a 2 could be an A, B, C. Okay, so now we have to type this out, even though yeah, okay, so we just have to do a lookup and then we do a brute force one at a time. This should be pretty straightforward in that regards, at least in terms of understanding, right? It's just brute force. It's easy to it's easy to know what brute force means. So A is equal to ABC, and now we're just doing the like annoying thing. I feel like in other contests they usually give you this mapping, but maybe I'm wrong on that one. Oops. Also, like if this was during a contest, I'll be a little bit sad, only because this is like, I don't know. Maybe we should like, should this be a thing that I already have ready? I don't think so, but I would be like wasting so much time typing, and also like if I have a typo, this would be a really silly thing to have to debug, right? So, okay, I think this is right. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. Okay, now I know my ABCs. Okay, yeah. So then now it is just recursion, right? Yeah. So then now we have a recursion. We have an index mapping to the number of the digits, and then the current array, maybe just current. And yeah, and then now we want to recurse on a 0 digit, and then we start with an empty array, and that should be good. And we also have a for these I mean, I know that sometimes I like to, especially on tree like problems, I like to keep things like within state and then recursion based on that, and then combine them together. It is cleaner, but there is a lot of overhead, especially when you're dealing with linear E type things and you're creating a lot of objects. So that's why I'm not going to do it here. And also maybe I'm just a little bit lazy. But yeah, if index is equal to n, then we append this and then we return. Does this have to be sorted in any way or just in any order? Oh, in any order? Okay. I mean, I think we'll be keeping it sorted anyway. But yeah, for C in lookup of digits of index, we do a recursion on index +1. Let's say current, we want to append C and then current.pop. Of course, technically speaking, if you want to do micro optimization, we should have a fixed length array and then just keep on modifying it. That'll be a little bit cleaner. But yeah, that looks good for that one. There's empty, and we can even play around with more. For these problems, I also feel like they should have 7s and 9s because, and even 8s, just because like I feel like this isn't supposed to be a trick, or like maybe not particularly, to notice that this is 4 letters and 4 letters and 8 has 3 letters, right? So I think that would have been good to test. I am getting a wrong answer here, huh? So that's good that we're getting a wrong answer, I suppose. Oh, it just dots out of the way. Huh, what are we getting wrong on? Oh. Huh, okay, so that the wrong answer is actually unrelated in the sense that it is doing with, because I'm doing an empty string instead of this. I'm just trying to think how I want to do it. I guess it's okay to just shortcut it, right? Does this, yeah. Can I change the base case so that, I mean, this is going to be the same if we just put like a length of current is equal to 1 or something like that. So I'm just going to do it this way. It's about the same. All right, let's give it a submit. Hopefully this is good on the first try. I feel like I've been sloppy lately. Cool, 769 day streak doing recursion. This is going to be exponential only because that's the size of the output. So you can't really do much faster. In terms of space, same thing. It's going to be 3 to the n or 4 to the n or some, like something like that. Technically 4 to the n, I suppose, because you want to do the upper bound, but that's like the lower bound, right? So yeah, can we do better than that? Let's see. Yeah, I did the same thing except I added the thing here. I probably noticed I mean, they give it to you in the input, so. Yeah, and actually, it's a little bit whatever, but okay. Cool. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Hope y'all have a great week. This is going to be my last, I should have done this during the vlog, but this is going to be my last video in New York for a couple of weeks. So I'll see you soon, and my setup will be a little bit different. Yeah, as I usually say, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you later and take care. Bye-bye.